Y'all, so a while ago, I signed up for this pattern bingo in one of the groups that I am in, and I was given this one pattern, um, off of Ravelry. It is a Sweet Oddity, or by Sweet Oddity Art, Millie the Melon Pig crochet pattern. Um, so I'm not going to show you, it is quite a few pages, but I'm not going to show you the pattern because it does say copyright 2020 of Sweet Oddity Art, all rights reserved. You are not allowed to sell this pattern. You are not allowed to distribute or publish this pattern in any form. You are not allowed to alter this pattern in any form. So, I'm just going to show you the front of it. I think, how many pages is it? 13, 11, 13, I don't know. 13 pages, so, it has 7 colors in this. But I think, I don't know. In the Facebook group that I am in, they said that I can use any colors that I have, which is good. So there is, from the looks of it, 3 shades of pink, 2 shades of gray, or green, and white. So dark pink, light pink, medium pink, light green, dark green, white, and mint. Hi, my boo.
Hey, Mom. Can I go on a walk?
A quick one.
Okay.
So, anyways, and it gives the exact colors and brand of yarn that was used to make this. So it does give you the amount, like the materials needed. It's an intermediate, suitable for novice crocheter, requires patience and precision when assembling the pig and basic crochet skills. The size of it is 12 inches from foot to top of head, with weight 4 yarn and a 3.25 millimeter hook. So there's abbreviations. There is a magic ring. So does give you like the pattern details, and then it starts with the pattern. You start with the head, and it gives you pictures, fortunately, so that is nice, and you could refer to the pictures. Same for the legs and body. You get pictures. Ears, skirt, arms. So there is some sewing to be done. Assembly. I have been, there's a kind of avoiding this. But I think we are just going to bite the bullet, as they say, and get some yarn. I know I don't have the exact colors in the pattern, but should go pick out some colors. So, to make this pig. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so I have picked out some yarn. I have decided that I am only going to use 3 colors. So for the main body, like the head, the ears, and the legs, I am going to use this color. All of it is Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn. So this brown yarn. Okay, and for the skirt, I am going to use this blue color. Okay, so, and for like the middle section, I am going to use this variegated yarn right here. So, my kids are home, as you saw in the other clip. Okay, Elijah. Wyatt is somewhere. Either in the house. I heard him in the house. He's been in and out lately, the last little bit. So that is one of the reasons why I am going to stick with the 3 colors, rather than switch it up. I know like the little nose is one color, and then the face is another color, and then like the little hands, just like a little bit of like the hands and the feet are a different color. So if you, so there's a picture. She's cute. I mean, I just don't feel like color changing, honestly. Yeah, I'm lazy. So this is the face and the body, the shirt, and the skirt. So let's begin. Hey y'all, remember this? Of course you probably do, because it's only been like a second for y'all in between like the 2 clips, but it's been closer to 2.5, 3 weeks since I have started working on this, and I do need to go back and see what colors I am using for like the torso right here and this, because at this point I don't remember. I have started it. I have gotten to, I have finished row 13, and I have placed the eyes, and I have decided, let me see. Okay, yeah, I know that this is the nose right here. This color is going to be the nose and the little fingers right there, and then the bottom of the feet. I just have to go back, and for the head, for like the light pink, I am actually using this color. For everywhere you see the pink for like the ears, the arms, and the legs. I gotta go back and see. So, but here is, hold on, a little update on how it's going. So, I think the eyes are crooked, but oh, well, because here's the nose and here's the beginning of the face. So I got rows 4 through 27, or 14 to 27 to do on the head. Here's the inside of it. I do have a bag of stuffing. So I am definitely not used to using a 3.25 millimeter hook. So, the goal is to have this done by today. It is 10 till 10. So I am going to go back real quick to the other videos and see about these two colors, because I'm pretty sure this is like the chest area, the darker pink, and then this one is going to, I think I decided this, the variegated is going to be the darker green, or the darker pink, and then this is the skirt, I think. I don't know. I'm going to go back and watch and then work. Okay, so I went back. No. This is the skirt, and this is the middle section. So, and for the facial features for this one, well, okay, hold on. These two are for the face, and the arms, and the main body, and stuff like that. So, I'm glad I recorded it, because it's, started the video March 27th, and it is April 15th. So, I do have my fluff, and I am going to get working. So, on this, the variegated is going right there, and the blue is going right there. And then the purple and the brown are going here, 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 and here. And I do have some stuffing, so we's gonna get working. Hopefully I can finish the head soon and then get started on the legs and the body. So, I am grateful for the pictures. So, and then assemble. There is going to be a bunch to assemble. So, anyways, I'm going to get working. Good Friday morning, y'all. It has been a few days since my last update on this project, Millie the Melon Pig crochet pattern. I have the head all the way done, and it's stuffed. Here is where I am at with the legs and the body. I am done with row 9. I have rows 10 through 25 left to do, and there is a color change at after row 14. Row 15 is the color change. So I was actually supposed to start stuffing the feet this part, but I will get to that whenever I start decreasing a little bit more. I just don't like working when it's stuffed, but you know. So I am going to watch some TV and crochet. We are starting to decrease. So, and then after I am done with the body, what's next is they have me doing the tail with color B, which I forget what color B is. And then 2 ears, and then 2 arms, and then the skirt. So, anyways, what is color B? I think color B is this one right here. So, and then the assembly. Yeah, color B is this one right there. So it'll be purple. So, but this is generally what it's going to look like when it's done. Not in these colors, though, but I'm going to get working. Alright, so I am done with the color purple, and I want to change it to this, but then, as I was crocheting it, realized this is a little bit thicker than this. They are both 4-weights, so I have been going through my stash of yarn, and so far I have these two colors. I don't know if I am going to do purple, this one, but these ones are the same size, and these two are the same size, and this one is the same size, but there is one that goes around the waist above the skirt, so I may do this color. I don't know, but I went through this tote bag of yarn, and I have this one that I am going to go through. I don't know about this one because there's not a lot. I almost bought some yarn at Hobby Lobby today. So we got these 3 colors so far. So I just got back. I ran some errands. I went to Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and then I know this stuff is too thin. And then I went and got my youngest from school. That one looks to be, I don't know, but we got, probably not going to use that one. This one is too similar to this one. It's like the same. So we're not going to use that one. This one is more of a solid color than this one, so we are not going to use that one. I don't want white. There is this one. Elijah just texted me. I don't know about this one. I don't want black. Yellow for a B. I don't want that one. No. Not a lot. Nope. 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 Alright, so it'll be one of those ones. Hey y'all. It is Tuesday afternoon. We are still working on Millie the Pig. So this, if y'all have forgotten, probably not, because it is all one video. Oops, my bad. So we are on page 7. Yesterday, no, I think today, I got the ears done. Okay, I got the ears done. And I got the tail done. I got the body done, and I got the head done. So the ears, I actually have not seen this yet, but ooh, little piggy ears. It's kind of hard to hold on. And I got one. I don't know if I folded this on correctly or not, but whatever. This is an arm. And I started the other arm. I've already had to take it apart once because this is awkward. So I have to make another one of these and then join these two together. Because this right here is part of the hoof. The hoof, hoof. And then what I got to do next is the skirt. And that gets done straight on the body. The body, you turn the body upside down. I'm guessing this little ridge right here from when you did the back loop only is where you put the skirt. So, but you gotta have this. The hooves will look like this. So, I don't know. Okay, I will say this will be the last time, the first and the last time. There's all these strings hanging, like this one and this, so I can sew it on. You gotta sew just about everything together except for the skirt on. That's probably going to be the easier of the things to do. I will say, once you get past making these and then joining them and then starting on the rows here, it's not too bad. It's just like this part right here. For both this one and this one here. So, and I don't even know if I am doing this right. I am trying my best. So, I don't know. But, all I do know is I cannot wait until I am done with this so I can move on. I think my next project is going to be the mesh market bag that Passionate Kelsey does that she found on YouTube. I have the black yarn, and I have the rainbow cotton yarn from the thingies that I did, coasters. So, okay, y'all, here is the last part of this pattern. Here is the front. Here's the back. I am done with Millie the Melon Pig crochet pattern. She's done. I made a pig. I made a pig. She's done. So, and she even has her little tail in her dress. I did end up doing a couple of colors on the dress. I am never doing this pattern again. She is cute. Yes, she is. Millie's cute. But I'm not doing her again. One and done. One and done. That's not to say I will never do amigurumi again. But I'm just not doing... There's a lot of sewing because I had to sew both of these on. Okay, both the arms are sewn on. The ears were sewn on. But I tied this on. You were supposed to tie sew the tail on, but I ended up unstuffing it and tying it before putting the head on. So, If there was a little less sewing, maybe. But look how cute she is. Say hello. Hello. Anyways. Anyway, she's done. I'll be doing more crocheting and stuff like that with the loom knitting. So, anyways, that's the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.